Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is I Out There Hurst, and of course I'm here to talk to you guys about all things real estate, licensed in DC, Maryland, and Virginia with all our real estate. And I'm talking to my home buyers, my home sellers, and even my realtors who are looking to increase their business and just need a few nuggets. I am your girl. So today I'm talking to my sellers, and I want to talk to you guys about which offers you need to be aware of when you are selecting an offer on your home. I say this because anyone can write you a beautiful offer, but it doesn't mean that this offer can actually close. Now, this is also why it's very important for you to make sure that you hire the right realtor, to make sure this realtor is sourcing every offer that comes in on your property, to make sure that they can say, okay, perfect. The probability of this offer closing is, let's just say, 90% or 95%. Okay. So when you put your property on the market and you're in a multiple offer situation, or even if you just have one offer, you want to be aware of these offers. The first one is an all cash offer with no proof of funds. Okay. There are a lot of people out here that are saying that they can buy your property all cash and they'll submit an offer to you. However, they don't have any proof of funds attached to it. If an offer comes to you that doesn't have a proof of funds attached to it or a pre-approval attached to it, then how do you know that this person has financing? Okay. The second one is an all cash offer with fraudulent proof of funds. Now, it's crazy that I have to say this, but I really have to say this because this has actually happened to me more than 3 times when individuals has either submitted an offer on my property, giving me proof of funds, and the proof of funds I could tell were fraudulent, right? They were just fraud. I could tell that someone created this in the PDF file. The fonts didn't match up. The logos were in the wrong space. Everything was just wrong. So whenever someone's submitting an offer on your property, make sure that your agent is double checking those proof of funds, especially if they're all cash, okay? Another offer that you want to avoid is the offer where the lender is hard to contact. Now, you want to leave this up to your agent to determine this with you because your agent should be able to source every single offer that comes through. Part of that sourcing process means that they call the lender to verify the buyer's financing. If your agent is having a hard time getting in contact with that lender, then that could be a drastic red flag, okay? And you may want to avoid that because that can let you know what the remainder of this transaction could potentially look like, okay? Our next one is an offer without a pre-approval letter. Like I was just saying before, if an all-cash offer submits you an offer but they don't attach the proof of funds, it's a no-go. If a buyer who's being financed submits you an offer but they don't attach a pre-approval letter, it's a no-go. You want to make sure that this buyer has already been pre-approved. This pre-approval has been verified. Your lender has verified their financing, making sure they have a DU approval, making sure that they submitted all their documents, making sure that their credit has been pulled, and making sure that their cash has been sourced, okay? Another one is offers with many contingencies. So when you are in a multiple offer situation or if you have an offer on your property, there are standard contingencies inside of the contract. However, sometimes if you're working with a serious buyer who really wants your property, a lot of times they will actually waive all of the contingencies or they'll waive some of them in order to let you know that they are serious about your property. But if you have an offer and they have literally every single contingency that you can think of inside of this offer, just know that the probability of them exercising their contingency is going to be high, okay? Another one is offers asking for extended closing time. The typical time frame in order for you to close on your property is around about 25 to 30 days. If someone is asking for 45, 50, or even 60 days of closing, make sure your agent is asking them, why do they need so much time? Is it because they need to save some more money? Is it because they're using down payment assistance? Is it because their lease isn't up yet? Is it because they're depending on gift funds? You want to know why do they need so much time, okay? Another one is offers with low earnest money deposits. Now, standardly, your earnest money deposit is around about 1% of the sales price. So if you're selling your house at $700,000 and the buyer is offering you a $1,000 earnest money deposit, that might tell you that they may not have as much money as they say they have, because typically that earnest money deposit needs to be at minimum $7,000, okay? And then lastly, offers where the buyer is utilizing gift funds, okay? Now, here's the thing about gift funds. They are not bad, and it is very, very common. However, depending upon the relationship of the gifter, if that gifter decides to walk away at the last minute, then the buyer no longer has those funds, and what happens to your home? It goes back on the market. So if the buyer is utilizing gift funds, make sure that your realtor had a conversation with the lender, okay? This is why it's very important for you to hire the right agent. Make sure that your realtor had a conversation with the lender to make sure that the lender has verified the gift funds, has received the bank statements, and they can determine and have determined that those gift funds can be used in a transaction. All right. So, and let me add this tip too. And if the gifter is serious, also see if the lender can get the gifter to go ahead and wire the gift funds to the title company ahead of time. So that way the title company will already have those gift funds in escrow before closing. That's a good one. All right. So that's all I have for today in this video, you guys. I hope that this was very informative for you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And of course, I'll answer them. If you're looking to sell a home or purchase a property in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, I'm your girl. I would love to help assist you. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. See y'all.